Alright, so I know I've been doing this music thing for a little bit, but if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see I post about other things as well. From shit about alchemy to shit like COINTELPRO, ancient cities on Mars, if you heard about Cydonia and shit like that. And I also post a little bit about the pineal gland. So I decided I'm gonna go a little more in depth with this video about the pineal, because it's really something that you should know by now. And a lot of people do know about this type of shit, but I guess this video is for people who don't know and maybe want to know but don't know where to start. And if y'all fuck with this, I can do more videos about different shit, but alright, so let's start with the basics. It's located, in your brain, the pineal gland, and it's about the size of a raisin, supposedly. And they say it's shaped like a pine cone, which is why you'll see that pine cone statue near the Vatican, and the pine cone and the pineal gland being depicted throughout history. In Egypt, way before the Vatican even existed, and all that, with the staff of Osiris, with the eye of Horus. You see it on Buddha. And you even see it in shows and movies like Dragon Ball Z, with Goku and shit, and probably other characters. I don't even watch Dragon Ball Z like that, but this is what I've seen. Or even Marvel movies and shit, like with the character Vision. And probably hella other examples too that I can't even really think of right now. So the pineal gland also produces serotonin and melatonin. And serotonin is what makes you feel happy. It's a chemical in your brain that releases when that makes you feel happy and shit like that. And melatonin is why you sleep, and it regulates your sleep cycle. And not to be confused with melanin, which I'll get into maybe in other videos. Neuromelanin and all that. But the pineal gland has gotten a lot weaker for a lot of people, throughout history. It's gotten weaker than it was before for humans. It used to be like a lot bigger, the actual gland itself, it's reduced to about the size of a raisin, I'm pretty sure, for most humans nowadays and shit. And it calcifies as you age, for a lot of people, especially if you don't take care of it, you know what I'm saying, due to excess exposure to, chemicals, with the shit that they spraying, fluoride in the water, and toothpaste, and GMO foods and shit. And you could look into the side effects of fluoride and you'll see for yourself, and GMO, genetically modified foods and shit, And all that affects your pineal, or your pineal. All that affects your pineal. And side effects of pineal calcification include shit like depression and all types of mental disorders, man. Alzheimer's, dementia, other things as well. It makes you more susceptible to diseases, apart from diseases, I just see a lot of calcified people out here, man, still. But one way to decalcify your pineal and detoxify is to sun gaze. And I'm not going to get too in depth with sun gazing in this video, but I suggest you do your research on it. You got to do your research on that if you don't know about it, and to really do it how you're supposed to. But other ways to decalcify is through, just changing your diet, man. Cutting off that fast food shit, cutting out too much sugar, no caffeine, tobacco. I heard shit like apple cider vinegar, beet juice, chlorophyll is good for detoxing heavy metals from your body, like aluminum and shit, because you got a lot of heavy metals in your body and the shit hurting you, Pure cacao, which is like a pure chocolate. That's good for you too, like raw cacao. I ain't talking about that chocolate you buy from the stores, no Hershey shit, none of that. You know, certain crystals might help stimulate your pineal as well if you know about crystals and why they are important. You know, because that shit is responsible for like most of the technology you use. So you know, like, what do you think it means to have that shit in your brain? They're known as calcite microcrystals in your brain. They're really small crystals that are located around your pineal. You know, and they're shaped like little hexagons, cubes, and shit. And I'll get more in depth with shit like that in the future. You know what I'm saying? Because it goes deep, man. I could also talk about the possible piezoelectricity that was found in the pineal, you know, electromagnetic field and shit. I could talk about shit, telekinesis in the CIA, but maybe another time. They also say that DMT is also produced in the pineal, but DMT has been shown to be produced in other parts of the human body, like blood, your plasma, spinal fluid. DMT. Yeah, because there's a misconception, I feel like, that DMT is just a drug you take and it's not natural. But the fact that it is natural might make you wonder why you can sometimes experience these type of DMT trips almost, like, you know, naturally without any type of drugs, you know. But that's all I'm gonna talk about right now. I don't want to make this video too long. Just let me know what else y'all want to hear about, and in these videos, cause I got other vids planned, and maybe we'll see. You know what I'm saying? More music on the way too.